Okay, so this is a guided walkthrough for the EVA level, otherwise known as level number 17 from the Venus Venus CTF labs from the HackMyVM.eu cybersecurity education website. So the first thing we want to do when we solve each one of these challenges is we want to read the mission.txt file. So we just use the cat command to read the file. And this is mission number 17. The description says, the password of the Clara user is found in the file modified on May 1st, 1968. So this is actually a bit of a tricky level because the Linux file system can find files that were modified on specific dates, but the time frame for Linux actually starts before May 1st. It starts it starts after May 1st, 1968. I think the Linux time actually starts in the 1970s, in the early 1970s sometime. So if we were to ask our know-it-all friend ChatGPT, I don't have a, oh, I do have a, okay. So when is the start of quote unquote Linux time in Linux file systems? So the start of Linux time in Linux file systems refers to the epoch time, which is January 1st, 1970 at this time right here. This is commonly known as Unix epoch or simply epoch time. So this challenge is kind of tricky because we can't specify a file that was created before this date right here, January 1st, 1970. And the challenge is asking us to find a file modified May 1st, 1968, which is before the Linux epoch begins. So let me demonstrate how to solve this challenge. So we're going to be using the find command to find the file. Of course, we're going to search inside the entire file system with the slash. We're going to look for a file, which is indicated by this argument here. And we're going to specify a modification time. So modification time, I think it's a number of days since the file has been modified. And we see that the file was modified a long time ago. So in this case, we can give a really big value, something like 18,440, let's say, and then we can put all the errors into dev null, this device over here, and this is how we find a file that was created before 1970, because otherwise we could specify a specific date, but we can't specify a specific date that was before January 1st, 1970. But let's run the command, and we find this file right here. So let's take a look at the file and make sure that it fits the criteria. So we're just going to use ls and inspect the file. Okay, so it actually doesn't say that it was created in May 1st. It was modified on May 1st, 1968. It says it was modified on January 1st, 1970, which is the earliest. That's unexpected. Okay. But anyways, we can read this file, and this file is going to have the password for the Clara user. So let's read the file. Okay, this is the file path, and this is the password. All right. Okay, so we've got the password for the Clara user. We need to do our after action report for this level. Okay, so let's go over to GitHub, and over here. This is which level is this? This is the EVA level. Okay, so our target user for this level was the Clara user, and the method of solve for this level was use the find command to locate a file created or modified. In 1968. Okay, and the key command for this level was that find command over here. If anybody's interested which command we use, this is the command we used. Okay, so after that, let's save this out. And then this was a guided walkthrough for the EVA level, otherwise known as level 17, from the Venus CTF labs from HackMyVM.eu. If you enjoyed this guided walkthrough, please click on the like and subscribe buttons on the video and put a comment below the video. But until next time, HackerFrogs out.
Hey there, HackerFrogs! Are you enjoying this workshop? Learning new concepts and skills? If so, there's a way you can support the channel, and it's totally free. Just click on the subscribe button below the video. Also, click on the like button. And if you have questions or comments on this workshop, please leave them below the video. Thanks for listening. And now, back to our scheduled programming.